Men may experience a frequent problem known as prostate enlargement, or BPH, as they age. Their inability to urinate properly may result in frequent trips to the restroom and pain in the pelvis, lower abdomen, and area between the scrotum and the anus. The prostate is a tiny gland located inside the body of a man. The bladder, which contains all the urine, is close to it. The urethra is a small tube that allows the urine to exit the body. An aging man's prostate can enlarge and become problematic. The bladder's little tube is compressed when it swells or enlarges, which is when the problems with urination start. Consider the enlarged prostate as a barrier preventing the pee from passing through the tube. It resembles a bottleneck inside the bladder. This could make it difficult for you to manage your bladder, especially at night when you want to sleep well. Occasionally, you experience a strong urge to urinate, but just a small amount comes out. It seems as though the urine is using your body as a hide-and-seek game. Large prostates can occasionally cause problems with the flow of urine. It starts and stops like a roller coaster ride. It may even take some effort to start the urination process. Now, a hormonal imbalance within your body is the cause of this rough trip. The problem arises when certain hormones, such as DHT, insulin, and estrogen, go out of balance. Certain meals have the ability to trigger these hormones, causing the prostate to enlarge. This is concerning as it may result in issues such as infections, prostatitis, and an increased risk of prostate cancer. In this video, we're going to spill the beans on 8 foods you should stay away from if you have prostate enlargement. Remember, the information provided is for educational purposes only and should not substitute informed medical advice or care. 1. Spicy foods. The active ingredient in spicy foods like chili peppers is capsaicin. The body's transient receptor potential vanilloid 1 receptor is activated when capsaicin is ingested. There are many locations for these receptors, including the prostate gland. Research has indicated that their stimulation can impact biological signaling pathways, potentially affecting prostate cell proliferation and inflammation. According to certain research, capsaicin may be able to control the synthesis of cytokines, which are signaling molecules connected to inflammation and the immune system. It's thought that chronic inflammation contributes to the development of BPH. Eating spicy food can raise heart rate and cause blood vessels, especially those in the prostate gland, to enlarge. Theoretically, this brief rise in blood flow could be a factor in prostate enlargement. Additionally, they may aggravate the bladder and result in frequent and urgent urination. Spicy meals may exacerbate the symptoms and discomfort of urinary problems associated with an enlarged prostate in people with BPH. 2. Dairy. You should give up dairy products like butter, cheese, milk, yogurt, and cream if your large prostate is causing you problems. The dairy products we adore, such as cheese, yogurt, and milk, are naturally high in growth hormones and come from cows and goats. Although these hormones are beneficial for young animals, they can cause problems for males who have an enlarged prostate. They could compress your bladder in two and cause the gland to swell even more. Although dairy products are generally healthy for you, it's a good idea to temporarily avoid them if your prostate is bothering you. Try it for a week or 2 and see if it helps you feel better. Always keep in mind that what works for some people may not work for others. 3. Vegetable oil. Several of the cooking oils we use are derived from complex materials such as genetically modified and processed cereals. Although they aren't actually made of vegetables, they go by the name vegetable oils. Many quick foods, prepared meals, fried foods, salad dressings, and margarine all include these oils. The oils we have been discussing contain a substance known as omega-6 fatty acids, which can cause serious problems for your liver and prostate. These oils weaken your liver, which throws off your hormone balance and causes excess insulin and estrogen in your body. At that point, your bladder walls may weaken and your prostate may enlarge. Now is the time to adjust. Put an end to those troublesome oils and begin preparing delicious, healthful meals at home. Make use of high-quality oils such as organic raw coconut oil, cold-pressed avocado oil, and extra virgin olive oil. They are far healthier for you. Here's a tasty tip as well. Make an effort to consume more foods high in omega-3s, such as pasteurized eggs, fish, salmon, and sardines. These 3 omegas are comparable to superheroes. They keep you feeling fantastic and combat the inflammation those other oils produce. 4. Carbonated drinks. The carbon dioxide gas in carbonated beverages is what gives them their bubbly appearance. For some people, the carbonation might cause irritation to the lining of their bladder, which can result in frequent urination or discomfort when urinating. Even though this irritation doesn't cause prostate enlargement directly, it can make men who already have an enlarged prostate's urine symptoms worse, especially if they also consume coffee. Red Bull and energy drinks, for instance, have the potential to cause dehydration due to their diuretic properties, which increase the production of urine. Dehydration can aggravate urinary symptoms and irritate the bladder, which is concerning for people with high blood pressure. Cut. According to certain studies, consuming too much phosphoric acid, which is present in several carbonated drinks, may cause the body's calcium levels to drop. Decreased calcium levels may cause problems with the control of hormones, including those pertaining to the prostate. Therefore, swap out your fizzy drinks for smoothies, freshly squeezed vegetable juices, coconut water, and fruit juices. 5. Sugar. Consuming carbohydrates such as sugar, wheat, grains, or starchy foods causes your body to convert them into glucose, a type of sugar. Your cells may suffer if you consume too much sugar all at once. But fear not, your body is incredibly intelligent. To take the sugar out of your blood and convert it into energy that your body can utilize, it releases an insulin-producing hormone. Consuming excessive amounts of sugar-filled foods and refined sugar might be harmful. It causes a large amount of insulin, your body's equivalent of a growth hormone. And what do you know? That may cause your prostate to enlarge rapidly. In addition, a lot of sugar increases urination, particularly at night when you wish to sleep soundly. Reduce your intake of sugary foods and beverages, such as fruit juices, candies, bread, soda, biscuits, and pastries. And what do you know? After 7 in the evening, stop eating. Your blood sugar will stabilize as a result, and you'll discover that you need to urinate less and sleep much better. So bid those delicious confections farewell. Liking our video so far? Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel as it helps channels grow. Let's get back to the topic. 6. Unfermented soy. As we discovered during our previous talk of vegetable oil, soy oil can inflame the body and damage the liver and prostate. However, it's also crucial to be aware of this. Numerous foods contain an inexpensive form of soy protein. It is added to a wide variety of our food items. They are added to vegan meat, smoothies, and other dishes like a soy powder. They even infiltrate processed meats and infant feeds. However, exercise caution as our body's levels of insulin can spike due to this inexpensive protein. Insulin may lead to issues with the urinary system and prostate. It can increase estrogen, another hormone that in excess can cause the prostate to enlarge. And what do you know? Soy has undergone genetic modification and is grown using chemicals such as herbicides and insecticides, which can disrupt our hormones. And if all of that wasn't hard enough, soy is also high in phytic acid, a sneaky substance that prevents our bodies from absorbing zinc and other essential minerals. Regular soy products should be absolutely avoided if you have prostate issues. With one notable exemption, though, you can continue to eat fermented soy products like miso, soy sauce, tempeh, tofu, and naruto. Beneficial microorganisms are added during the processing of these items, making the soy considerably better for your health. Therefore, stay with the fermented soy alternatives if you want to take care of your prostate. 7. Alcohol. Consider alcohol as a substance that can damage your liver cells, which are similar to the small employees in your body. This can disrupt vital hormones that support healthy growth and function in your body, such as insulin and estrogen. Excessive levels of these hormones might enlarge your prostate and weaken your blood vessels by applying additional pressure. Thus, it's a good idea to cut back on alcohol consumption, particularly beer, which might exacerbate the effects of these hormones. Try taking 1 or 2 cups of kombucha tea in the early evening rather than consuming excessive amounts of alcohol. It's a unique variety of tea that has the calming, soothing benefits of alcohol without the hangover. Fermentation is used to make kombucha, which contains bacteria that are beneficial to your digestive system. They put forth a lot of effort to remove waste and maintain the proper balance of hormones in your liver. In order to take good care of your body in a kind and compassionate manner, sip a cup of kombucha tea. 8. Processed meats. Foods like pepperoni, ham, hot dogs, canned meats, and salami are examples of processed meats. Regretfully, in order to extend their shelf life, these meats have been altered and combined with additional substances. Preservatives, nitrates, sugar, dextrose, soy proteins, and vegetable oils are a few of them. Eating processed meats has been linked to an increased risk of cancer, according to research. They accomplish this by causing damage to your cells and producing adhesive proteins that clog your arteries and result in blood clots. Additionally, processed meats are bad for your liver, increasing your risk of prostate cancer and exacerbating any pre-existing problems with your prostate. Consider selecting higher quality meats from neighboring farms in place of processed and ordinary meats. Seek for meat from animals bred without hormones or unhealthy diets, and that consumed grass as their primary source of nutrition. You can be certain that the meat you're consuming is healthier and more natural in this way. Because grass-fed meats are free of harmful chemicals found in processed meats and have an abundance of beneficial nutrients, they are incredibly healthful. It's critical to understand this distinction. Beef raised on grass and organ meats, such as liver, are particularly beneficial to the prostate and reproductive system. They include proteins, heme, iron, and zinc, which support the health of your prostate gland and help it produce fluid for fertilization. Here are some great tips to help shrink your prostate. Tip number 1. Every day, consume a tiny handful of pumpkin seeds. These foods have potent anti-prostate enlargement properties. These seeds zinc, phytosterols, and vitamin E combine to regulate your hormones and shrink your prostate. Tip number 2. Try taking 120 milligrams of stinging nettle root 3 times a day if you have problems urinating. This natural herb helps you to pass urine by reducing inflammation in the prostate. Usually, it functions by preventing the accumulation of estrogen or DHT. Tip number 3. Remember to limit certain foods such as dairy, sugar, vegetable oils, and processed meats in order to take better care of your prostate. These meals have the potential to alter your hormone levels and inflame your prostate. Tip number 4. If you smoke, make an effort to cut back and finally give it up because smoking damages your blood vessels and can enlarge your prostate. Tip number 5. Eat a daily salad consisting of organic calciferous vegetables such as radish, broccoli, arugula, kale, collard greens, or cabbage to maintain hormonal balance. Sulforaphane and diindolylphane, found in these vegetables, aid in the liver's elimination of excess hormones that may be causing your prostate to enlarge. Tip number 6. Consume foods like avocados, tomatoes, wild salmon, shellfish, organic grass-fed beef, and tomatoes in your diet to maintain a healthy prostate. Tip number 7. Decaffeinated green tea is also beneficial to the health of your reproductive system and prostate. Tip number 8. Try spending just 10 minutes twice a week on high-intensity interval exercise. Exercise of this nature has the ability to decrease insulin, DHT, and estrogen levels while increasing testosterone levels. Additionally, it aids in the burning of excess blood sugar, which may be the source of prostate inflammation. Tip number 9. A fatty liver, which results in hormonal imbalances and inflammation, may be the cause of a large belly or daily alcohol consumption. You could attempt intermittent fasting to aid with this. Tip number 10. Consume all of your meals during a 4-hour window and fast for the remaining 20 hours of the day. Fasting is an effective way to clear the liver of excess fat and shrink an enlarged prostate. Thanks for watching, and I hope you stay healthy, wealthy, and happy. I have another video for you health. Click here and let's get started.